I've always felt that there was a genuine worry there that Sadio may feel a little bit overlooked, and I think he'd have every right to. This video is being brought to you with thanks to our friends at Surfshark. Surfshark is an app or browser extension that allows you to not only browse the internet entirely anonymously, but also very securely. Surfshark will secure your data with industry-leading measures using uncrackable encryption and the most secure VPN protocols. One subscription with Surfshark will work across all of your devices. I use it for unlocking things like American Netflix. We also use it if we want to watch our Canadian DAZN account and a couple of other bits and pieces. The good news is you can get 83% off. That's right, I did say 83% off. And an additional 3 months free using the Anfield Agenda link in the description. They've also got a really credible and unique 30-day money-back guarantee. If you don't like Surfshark, it doesn't meet your needs, which I'm going to be honest with you, it will and you won't. But if you do, if you want to change, Surfshark give you 30 days to change your mind. Why not give Surfshark a try? You'll be supporting us here at Anfield Agenda and you'll be treating yourself to the best VPN provider out there, bar none. Sadio Mane. So all week I'd been told that Mane was off, that he was going to be leaving, and that the Champions League final wouldn't have any say on whether he was going to stay or whether he was going to go. He just wanted a new challenge. But I've got to be honest about this. I've long felt, and I've expressed this on streams many times, that I can understand entirely why Sadio Mane would feel, if he feels hard done by, left out, forgotten about at Liverpool a little bit, because the focus from the club, the focus from us as fans, the focus from almost everybody has been around Mohamed Salah. And while we've been correctly lauding Mohamed Salah for an amazing time at Liverpool and concentrating on trying to get his contract renewed, it's fair to say that Sadio Mane would have had every right to feel a little bit aggrieved by this, because he has had an incredible season. He has won the AFCON with his country for the first time. He has qualified for the World Cup. He's been part of this Liverpool team, of course, that have won a cup double and pushed City all the way in the league, and just came up short last night. So if he's on 100 grand a week and his new contract was only going to maybe bring him up to what the current top earners are earning right now, I've always felt that there was a genuine worry there that Sadio may feel a little bit overlooked, and I think he'd have every right to. So if Sadio moves on, and I believe he will, look, from me, it'll be nothing but love for Sadio because he's been amazing. I can understand why maybe he fancies a new challenge. He's won everything that he can win with Liverpool. Maybe he hasn't won it enough times for our liking. We'd all love to see more trophies, but I can understand it. And Bayern Munich are a very big club and a very well-respected club as well. So it's going to suck when Sadio moves on. It's going to be really difficult because he's been a huge part of our team. But for me, I understand it. I respect Sadio's decision. And I will wish him all the very best. I'm just, like you guys, intrigued to see how much money, because the 30 to 35 million euro that's been doing the rounds for the past few hours, I think is really undervaluing him, even with a year left on his contract. I would expect Liverpool to ask for somewhere around the 50 million mark, maybe even a bit higher. But ultimately, it looks like we're going to be breaking up the band a little bit, so to speak. David Newell said, yeah, Oxlade-Chamberlain's on 120 grand a week. Don't blame him for wanting out. Yeah, if you're Mane, and look, we have to take the numbers that are reported with a pinch of salt because we don't know what's written on these players' contracts. But if we're to believe what's been spoken about, which is Sadio Mane on 100 grand a week, Bobby on 180 grand a week, and Mo on 2 to 220 grand a week, you start to see very easily why those numbers don't make any sense. Because the very least Sadio Mane would deserve is to be on parity with the likes of Bobby Firmino. And if he was on 100 grand a week, I just think I know it sounds crazy for me or you or normal folk to speak about 100 grand a week not being great. But in this world that footballers live in, it isn't. He deserves more money. So maybe he had his head turned. Maybe Bayern Munich said to him, look, we may be losing Lua. We see you as the man to come in and revitalise this Bayern Munich forward line, playing with Sané, playing with Gnabry. It's it is what it is, I'm afraid, folks. We were going to lose someone eventually, and I just hope nobody turns on Sadio Mane. I really, really, really would just implore everybody to be respectful of the man's wishes, because I believe he's earned that respect from us fans. He's always been respectful towards us as a fan base, and yes, I didn't like the way there was this kind of build up all week to the announcement, but maybe that was his way of kind of letting fans prepare a little bit. But ultimately, I'm just very grateful that we've had the joy of watching Sadio play football at Liverpool. I'm worried. I am worried. I won't lie, because Antonio Conte's come into Spurs and done a damn good job. Oh, and by the way, if you want a little tangent here, it looks like, well, it's been reported that Liverpool were going to make a move for Heung-min Son if Spurs didn't qualify for the Champions League. I'm dubious about that, if I'm being honest with you, but it has been reported today that that was the case. So yeah, let's wait and see what happens there. But I'm worried because Spurs have freed up 150 million quid. So they'll be able to give Antonio Conte money to spend in the market. The Todd Bowley, or whatever the gentleman's surname is pronounced, his takeover of Chelsea looks like it's happening, and that'll be 200 million probably for Thomas Tuchel to spend. Manchester United have brought in Eric Ten Hag, and no doubt he will be given money to spend and strengthen. And Manchester City have gone out there already and brought in 2 top tier forwards in Julian Alvarez from River Plate, and obviously, you know, young Erling Braut Haaland, who reputation precedes him. So I'm worried. I'm worried. I'm worried for our summer. And I hope that we have a summer similar to the one where we brought in, or a period similar to when we brought in Alisson and we brought in Van Dijk, although I know Van Dijk was a January signing. And I hope we have a busy summer. But the doubt from us Liverpool fans, I suppose, has been that we've only tended to spend big when we've sold big. And we aren't going to be selling big this summer. We'll lose a big player in Sadio, but we're not going to recoup an awful lot of money. So yeah, let's wait and see. But I am worried. I've no doubt that we'll be back next season to challenge. I've no doubt about that. But let's be quite frank. We're playing catch up with City. They've been the dominant team domestically for the past 5, 6, 7 years. So we're already falling behind them. We're looking to replace a midfielder in Gini Wijnaldum, who hasn't been replaced yet. So we're already short there a little bit. We're now looking to replace a forward in Sadio Mane, who looks like he's off to join Bayern Munich. That's not really strengthening. Yes, we did bring in a great signing in January, and I know he was meant to come in this summer. So Diaz, look, that's been amazing. But after that, you look around and you think, who are the ones that are going to bring Liverpool on to the next level? Delighted for Harvey Elliott. Brilliant kid. Going to be amazing. Fabio Carvalho looks like an absolute talent. Cade Gordon, can't wait to see what he brings. But I won't lie, I'd like us to go out there and do some big business this summer. Make some statement signings. Not signings on their name or a reputation, but signings to actually come in and work and be part of our system. So with Jared Bowen, I'd love that. Darwin Núñez, and I know a lot of you guys have said to me that, and Bomber78, thank you, mate, for subscribing with Amazon Prime Legend, thank you. I know a lot of you guys have said to me that Goldbridge said that he was told Núñez to Liverpool. I can't really comment on that because I don't know who his source is. I don't know how serious it is, but I can only tell you from my side and the people that I speak with, I've not been told that Darwin Núñez is nailed on. Are we interested in him? Yes, of course we are. Most clubs in Europe will be. United are one of those clubs that are interested in him. So we have to wait and see what happens. But I guess my question would be, why would you spend 70, 80 million quid on Darwin Núñez when there were better options available for probably less?